for a fine, period. And that way, that covers us, that gives people plenty of time to mull over whether they want to clean the sidewalk or if they want another letter. Then it would be a letter that it would be turned over to the Covenants Committee. That gives them plenty of time, and it gives us plenty of time between the next meeting, so that when you do your ride around, what's not done or whatever, then at that point, then you recommend, or whoever on the Covenants Committee, you send another letter out saying that it's a intent to fine or whatever, however you want to word it, to make sure that they have enough time to know that this new that the resolution is there and has been reapproved. And that gives them time, extra time, and when you do your ride around next month, if, just like you have a whole list of all those sidewalks that aren't done, well, we sent letters out, and 90% of the people in here is clean their sidewalk without a problem. And you're always gonna get that 10% that won't do anything, and you have to just go to possibly that type of an extreme. Okay, now, as far as,
Georgia, you're well-versed, obviously, in the declarations and bylaws of this community. What would happen in the event that somebody wanting to run for the board was fined because of this issue?
we've never fined anybody for the sidewalk.
But if you do,
Well, if they want to run for the board, they'd have to pay the fine.
no, you don't understand what I'm saying. If someone
In other words, what you're trying to say, you're not cleaning your sidewalk, but you want to run for the board, and you're afraid you're gonna get fined. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm saying that this could be a tactic to prevent me from running for the board if I wanted to because of the fine.
Well, if you want to run for the board, clean your sidewalk, you won't have a fine.
You don't understand. This is pressuring. This is not the way to go about. This issue should be shelved until the annual meeting. I believe that would be the proper way to go about it, because if it wasn't, then anyone wanting to run for the board would be penalized.
Penalty, if you do your sidewalk, you wouldn't be penalized.
No, Ernie, you're not getting the point. I'm trying to say that it shouldn't be done before that meeting. It should be done after the votes.
Your point, Mark, how would you propose we handle this?
I would say that you should shelve it until the annual meeting.
Yeah,
You've tabled it all year. What's another meeting? What's another month?
How about if we don't assess any fines until after the...
That's fine. I would be happy with that. Absolutely. I think that's fair.
I mean, I think we'll send letters out to people and they will clean their sidewalks. Most people would.
That's fine. As long as it's not an underhanded tactic to prevent people from running from the board.
Why would we do that?
I don't know.
Why would we do something underhanded to keep somebody from running for the board?
I don't think there's a...
Them laws are made in Tallahassee.
That's ridiculous. You know
Them
that.
laws were made in Tallahassee. We didn't make them laws, that you can't run for the board if you have a fine.
We have to do the
The
resolution
legislation passed that up in Tallahassee. That's what passed that.
about the people need to be current. Did we already do that resolution about people being current?
That's a law. That's a state law.
About part of the state law says we have to make a resolution.
No, it's not a resolution, it's a motion.
A motion, but we already did that, or we talked about it, but.
Right.
Okay.
All right,
I'll make a motion that,
wait a minute, it's much easier to go right from the letter here, that's stated. Make a motion that any, association member who is more than 90 days delinquent for any monetary obligation due to the association, their voting rights will be suspended. And this is according to state statute 720.305. This gives the association the right to suspend the voting rights of any member that is more than 90 days delinquent for any monetary obligation due to the association. And we made this same motion last year, and I'm making it again this year.
okay, and based on the end August, delinquency report in the financial reports? I mean, we have to have a cutoff date for what day we're gonna do this, or should it be the end of September?
It's September.
I would think it would be the end of September.
Okay, I modify your motion to say it's the end of September financial report, delinquency report, the aged owner balances report that we go off of.
The motion has been corrected. Is there a second to the correction?
I second it.
Is there any discussion? All in favor? Bill is abstaining again?
What is this? If you're delinquent over 90 days, yeah, that's what's in state law, so it's not even, to me, it shouldn't even be a vote. It's-
No, you have to.
All right,
It has to
so,
be done
yeah.
every year.
Resolution.
Okay, so that's carried. It's unanimous.
Gail, are you making that, are you gonna readjust the motion that Mark is asking about the sidewalks?
No, cause if it's the end of September, it's 90 days is, November 8th is our election, so what's 90 days before that? I don't know.
It says if anybody's delinquent over 90 days.
Nobody that is in violation
Yeah,
this year.
Can I throw in one last thing here, and I'll shut up? You guys talk a lot about saving the community money, all right? When you think about it, Jack's talking about getting these guys to come and do just what you call the common areas. That's gonna be $400 or $500, let's say. We're gonna eliminate the gutters, according to this new resolution, where we could bring in one of these guys, do the whole neighborhood, everything, including the patio and the benches, every gutter, every sidewalk, for $4,000 or less, which translates to less than $20 a homeowner. You're not saving anybody any money. I paid $350 for my power washer. It took me, just the sidewalk and gutters takes me 2 hours to do my house. You have a shorter strip in front of you.
I'm just gonna say, I don't want anybody else power washing my sidewalk. We have,
Well-
everything has been sealed, and we don't want it power washed. We wanna take care of it ourselves. We have people who have, a lot of sealed sidewalks,
Yeah. the thing-
so if people can opt in or out. I mean, it's just something I don't want the association to.
Well, if it's association property, which I still think it is, despite what Spears says, going by what's in the documents, nobody has a choice in the matter, really, technically. But that's just me.
You can never make up your mind.
Oh, I made up my mind.
No, I got an email
What do you
from
want,
you that
Bill?
I
What do you
showed
want?
you that for the first place, you go, boy, this is powerful stuff. That would be right, we should be cleaning our sidewalks.
What?
Then I have
You sure I wasn't being sarcastic?
No, Bill, you weren't. I'll show it to
No,
you.
I'm
I
known
can
to do
find
that
it.
once in a while.
I can.
Well,
find
whatever, you guys, you save my old emails, who knows what I said at one time? For God's sake, that's kindergarten crap.
No, it
Okay,
isn't.
come on, stop with my old emails.
Keep good record.
It's only when you.
I'm not
agree
running
that
for
you visit.
president of the United States or anything. No, I open my mouth because I'm sick of the bully tactics and the crap that goes on. You go by the documents, and you're the biggest offender. You're talking about your property, you don't even know where your property is. I'll show you on a property map.
Quiet,
County
please.
survey.
We will not have this.
Apartments know everything.
We will not have this.
Billy, you're getting out of here.
All right,
You're getting out of here.
I-
I'm paying that right now. I'll show you.
All right,
a plot plan.
Right now,
You
we
look
have
at it.
another piece of new business to discuss,
You don't want to
please.
discuss that. Put your life
Not
on that.
now.
All right, let's not go there. This is not a shouting match. We're adults here and you'll act like
I am
adults.
sorry. I apologize to the board and the people in here. I was out of hand.
Okay, the last thing that we have is, we have a request by the Rodex. They have gone to, our insurance attorney because claiming that the board is in non-compliance because of her fine with the 2009 mediation. Well, that's not true, but anyway, we did, I received this all summer long, whatever, different things, and I just explained to them that what is it that the Rodex wanted or whatever. It didn't say